So let's run our application, and I'm going to check if our user has some items in the basket and to see if we can display them. Okay, actually I forgot the display part. We haven't implemented it. So let's just say all items.count here. And here I'm going to quickly say let cell is equals to table view dq reusable cell with identifier for index path. Identifier is cell, index path is index path as item table view cell, and we say cell dot generate cell all items index path dot row, and here we're going to just return cell. So if I rerun now, this will fix our code and it will actually show items in our table view. So now I have twice scooter and one car, and if I go to my Fire page, you will see that this is what we have in our basket. So what we want to do now is to calculate the number here to show, in our case, 3, and to calculate the number here to show what is the total of our basket. So let's actually stop running our application, and right after download basket functions, and let's just get rid of these empty lines, I'm going to put a mark and call them helper functions. And here we need two functions, one to update the total number of items in our array, in our basket, and the other one is to calculate the total price. So say private func update total labels, and this is going to have one parameter is empty, because we want to make sure that our array is not empty, our table view is not empty. This is going to be a bool. All right, and then we're going to have an if statement. Say if is empty, say total items label dot text is equals to 0. Then we say else, I'm going to say total items label dot text is equals, and we just convert our number into a string, and it's going to be all items dot count. Okay, and this is not all. We are going to write two more functions that we can use in these update labels. So the second function is going to begin private func and say return basket total price, and this will return a string. So in order to calculate the total price, I'm going to create a variable called the total price, which is going to be double, and it's going to be equals to 0. And then we just go through every item in our array, get the price, and add it to our total price, which is just straightforward. So we say for item in all items, we will say our total price plus equals item dot price. All right, so this will update our total price, and then I'm going to say return, and we are going to say total price and put a space here plus and then we just say convert to currency, and we pass our total price here. So this way we can return this total price to our calculate all and return as a currency here. The third function we are going to need actually, let's add this now. So say basket total price label dot text is equals to return total price basket total price, and the same thing is going to happen here. And also what we want to do is let's go to my basket again. This button should be dynamic. So whenever there is nothing in my array, I want this button to be grayed out. So it shouldn't be clickable. In that case, our user cannot click on this button. But for now, we just want to show this update. So let's rerun our application. I'm going to put a to-do here. Say update the button status. Let's go to our basket and let's see what's the issue here. Okay, we are not calling our update label function. That's why our labels are not being updated. So let's call this in our get basket items. So all items equals all items. Then we say self dot update labels, and this will be false. And then we refresh our table view. So let's rerun one more time. Go to my basket, and it updates. We have 3 items, and then we have 22,000. So 2 scooters for 5,000 and 12,000 is $22,000. So this is the total of our basket. Now that everything is working properly, I want to go to my main storyboard, select the footer view here, and change the color from this silver the golden color back to white. Let's see if it's displaying properly. Hold on a second. I forgot to change the, let's put it dark gray here. Our text color so that we can see what's going on. And actually, let's just check if it's working. Yeah, it works. I want to get rid of the text inside this dummy thing. And same here, because whenever we just open our basket, I don't want to see any number here before it being refreshed. So let's rerun. Go to our basket, and once it's available, it will put the price. Otherwise, it's not going to put anything. Right, so our basket is working. In our next lecture, we are going to make this button dynamic. So based on items, if we have something, is going to be clickable or no. And then we will need to put also option to click and show these items in a item view. And also we are going to be able to remove something from our basket, from our array here.